Good morning, fam. Welcome back to the channel. It's TYT, man, and you're on the vlogs, man. So I'm at Dunkin' this morning. We getting ready to head to the AZ, man. So come and give me a coffee real quick. I mean, we'll get this show on the road, y'all. All right, fam. So I got the coffee. You know what I'm saying? I got me an iced coffee too, man. I am not used to this car yet. I'm trying not to wreck. Like, for real. Like, I'm all over the road. Like, this boy is super sensitive. I gotta adjust this steering wheel. Like, oh my goodness, man. But it's 5:34, guys. So planned on leaving at 5. But we left out the house at 5. So that's cool, I guess. But man, I'm not a vlogger though, guys. Like, sorry for like the low audio. Like, I've just been talking low like the last couple of videos. I don't know what that's about, but I got my mic on, so y'all should be hearing me loud and clear. But man, we out of here, man. Next thing you know, we'll be in, you know, next thing you know, like, we got all the city traffic and stuff. The next thing you know, we'll be like in the middle of nowhere. So, but anyway, guys, let's get this show on the road. So what's good, fam? Man, I've been on the road for probably about an hour now. And I'm still not feeling this rental so far, this car. Man, like, it's just taking a while for me to get used to it, you know. It has like a certain like stiffness to it. You know, that's how like new cars are sometimes. But like the steering wheel, like, I like it to be a little bit closer to me, but it won't adjust to come in a little bit. If it just came in a little bit more, like, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, I like to rest my arms. But the sun is trying to come up. But, you know, right now it's kind of hard, like, to hold my lane. It's like I'm, like, struggling with this boy. Like, I'm fighting with it, basically, you know. So, hopefully I'll get used to it soon. You know, I got it on cruise control, so, you know, that was another thing. It's just like, you know, it seemed like you gotta smash on the gas for it to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really smash on it. But man, I'm out here, guys. Check in with y'all in a little while. So we're in Amarillo, Texas. The usual spot that we normally come to. Time to get some gas, y'all. Gas prices aren't like too high right now. $3.87. You know, a lot of you know, it's comparable to a lot of gas stations in Oklahoma. So Amarillo, Texas status. Jeez. You know, but this is the usual gas station that we normally stop at. So that's what's up. But I don't know, like, how much you know, like with my car and stuff like that, or cars, I don't know, like from, you know, from Oklahoma to here, I don't know like how much gas we normally use, you know, but it was almost a full tank, man. You know, 3 hours we've been on the road. I don't know how many miles, but so I don't know like how gas efficient this car is yet. Is my point. But man, you know, pretty decent drive so far. You know, I just kind of wanted to beat the rush hour traffic, and it seems to have worked. You know, it's not too heavy, especially even like we just got to Amarillo, and it don't really seem that heavy right now. But man, we're at $43, $3.87. But that's 11 gallons. You know, normally to fill up my car it's probably like 7 gallons, 8 gallons. And the most that I've been paying off of like where I am right now has been like $33 at the highest. So that's the gas story, guys. But back on this road, man. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. What's good, fam? New Mexico status. We've been to this rest area before. Just out here, man. Still got like 9 hours, you know. Little bathroom stop. We about to get back on this road, guys. It's time for some gas, guys. Whew. Woo. So we're in New Mexico, y'all. We're like halfway through New Mexico, basically. Second time stopping getting gas. They had like 38 miles left. So we're gonna see what this goes to. Whew. I need to eat though, y'all. I'm not feeling good. But gas is $4.29 with the 86. Man, if you want 91, that boy almost $5. I mean, it's over $5. Woo! I could tell, man. I keep getting a headache and everything. But I'm a real picky eater. I don't know what I would eat. I know I don't want no Subway. And I know Keela would probably rather get McDonald's or something. So guess I'm gonna be stopping again pretty soon just to get McDonald's, but I had to stop and get gas. It's this place that we normally stop at in New Mexico that has a McDonald's like right in the gas station. I was trying to get there, but
A retail vendor has checked in as a service kiosk.
$50.87, guys. You know, so $7 more, you know, for like a little bit more gas. $50.87. So, you know, look like it's gonna cost me about $150 just to get there. So, I mean, I shouldn't need gas until I'm almost there. So.
Like, so y'all just lived in the sand?
The B-side.
I said those houses stuff.
Crazy.
All right, y'all, straight about 10 minutes after that last clip, man, and look at this view. Crazy. I know the camera ain't doing no justice. But man, I really need to get something to eat. Like, I feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah, I told myself I was.
What's good, fam? Hold on, I'm gonna see if my mic can hook up real quick. Cause I want y'all to hear what I'm about to say, man. Like, this is crazy. Like how things happen, and like you hear stuff that you're supposed to hear. You know, things come to you. Things come to you in the times and like when they're supposed to. You know, you hear stuff. But I'm watching this podcast, Sean Stockman from Boyz II Men. He's interviewing The Dream. And The Dream's like, yeah, you know, he accomplished all this stuff, like, you know, the songs that he's wrote for Beyonce. Like all the biggest artists that you could think of. Like he's, you know, had hit song after hit song after hit song that he's written. And you know, and he was like, it was the point where, you know, like he don't have like any plaques hung up from like any of his personal albums or whatever. And basically, you know, it comes down to, you know, like, yeah, you work hard, you push, and never really, you know, celebrate like all your hard work and accomplishments in life. And then next thing you know, your life is over, you know, and, you know, and your family, you know, everything that you worked so hard for, like these things, you know, your family enjoys it. You get to enjoy it more than you do. You know what I mean? Man, that just reminds me of myself, you know, because I have like all these things, but I always work. And I never really take the time to enjoy the stuff that I have. Like, and I'm the type of person now, I mean, in this point in my life, like, I'm just the type of person where I don't buy things anymore like I used to, just because, you know, they don't really mean as much. Things don't mean as much as they used to. You know, the sneakers, the records, or just like my whole music collection in general. You know, now that's not to say that I would get rid of that stuff. in my clothes and stuff like that. But, you know, I have it, so why not enjoy the stuff? Why not use the stuff? I mean, I have like my turntables set up. You know, I always wanted to DJ and be a DJ, but I never use my turntables, and they're right there set up and everything. But besides that, that's not really the point that I'm getting out of this conversation. You know, like the thing, you know, that he was said the most is, you know, like the people that meant the most to him in his life, like, are gone. His mother passed when he was like 15 or something like that, and like his grandfather, which he looked up to. He reminds me of my grandfather and the things, you know, that he was saying, like with his, you know, he would grow up and hear them talking and get together with his friends and play pinochle, which my grandfather did. You know, he would always get together on Fridays and play pinochle with my Uncle Oscar and Mr. Gene. You know, but, you know, but the thing that he said was, his uncle came to his house one day. You know, he got this big old house or whatever, and then his uncle's looking around, and then he was like, you know, if your grandfather was still around, he would be so proud of you from all the stuff that you accomplished. And, you know, and I feel the same way, guys. It's like, you know, if my grandparents can see me now and they can see the things that I've accomplished in life, not so much the things that I've bought or have, but just like the things that, you know, the way that I'm living my life and the things that I've done, my work ethic. I mean, I feel that they would be really proud of me, you know, because, you know, like I was raised by my mom, but, you know, I grew up around my grandparents. So, you know, you get, you know, the values from your grandparents instilled in you when you spend so much time with them. And, you know, and another thing that I got from the part of the conversation is, you know, like you have to, like, you know, appreciate the small things in life. You know, like, you know, call your family members and just talk to them, because you're not going to be able to do that forever. You know what I mean? And then another thing, you know, that I took out of that, you know, because I was just thinking about this, like when I walked in the house last night, you know, this after I went to pick up the rental or whatever, my dad called me, you know. I'm like, I talked to him earlier, like, what the hell? He's like, do you think, you know, did you want to try to catch a game? And I'm thinking, like, he's talking about when I go to Chicago, and I'm trying to tell him that the Sox ain't going to be home, you know, if I go, like, around the 4th or something, the 4th of July, if I'm able to go then. So I thought he was talking about then, but then no, he was talking about when I come this week, that I want to, you know, he was like, I know you're not like a, you know, the Diamondbacks fan or whatever, but we could just, you know, go catch a game. And by that time, you know, I'd already said, you know, I thought he was talking about then, you know, but I kind of felt bad because, you know, like, I thought he was talking about, you know, like, and I like instantly shut him down kind of thing. And I was like, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow, you know, when I get there about that, you know. And it just had me thinking, I'm like, man, you know, like, you know, I was planning on doing caterings and, you know, working and stuff, but spending time with the family too. So, man, I think I'm going to end up catching a baseball game with my dad, go see the Diamondbacks game or something, you know. That'll be cool, you know. So, man, because you're not gonna be able to do stuff like that forever, and like it's not like that I live, you know, around the corner anymore or 10 minutes away. Yo, so we in AZ, man. The Safeway like we are here. Oh,
I'm good.
trying to bomb me. We at the AZ though, man. You know, the old Florence. I'm going to take her to her friends, man. Holla at y'all when I get to my dad's.
So, you know, and everything.
Paid off.
I mean, I paid cash for that car.
Yeah, I thought so. What's good, fam? Man, so I came to my dad's and then I ended up going out and doing a few deliveries and then came back and now I'm just sitting here talking to my dad, just chilling. But this is a heck of a day today, guys. Long day. It's 1:12 Oklahoma time. It's like 11 o'clock here. So I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. So, you know, I'm going on 24 hours if I stay up another 4 hours, which is not gonna happen. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here, man. Thanks for watching. Just like, share, comment, subscribe. Holla at y'all tomorrow.